Okay, so I've switched to the iPhone. We're using the DJI Osmo Gimbal again. I really wanted that to see how we're doing with that nice glidey pan motion there. Also using a Rode Mic Go as far as audio goes, so hopefully that's picking up well. So this is the office space. Pretty clean. All of it can get shoved out of the way so you can still use this as your kitchen table. I'll show you how much space we have here. So that monitor folds up pretty flat to the back. It's actually a little out further than I usually have it, which you can see there. So it can fold almost back to the window if we wanted it to, so you can still have quite a bit of room to eat, to have company, that sort of thing, which is good. But it can still this can still fold out quite a bit if you want to be up closer to your monitor as well. Yes, I know I'm missing a key on the keyboard, but I don't feel like replacing it just for one key. It still works. I'll get to it eventually. So super lightweight office chair I had from back home here. Really happy with this chair. Super ergonomic. The arms fold out of the way, which I like. Real low profile. But moving out of the way, as far as what's underneath, so there we have it. The big white box has nothing to do with the setup. That's just a dehumidifier. That's probably overkill for a lot of people, but I really hate having all the humidity, and quite a few places are very humid. Unless your AC compressor runs all the time, the fan itself won't get rid of humidity, so this helps a whole lot with that. But just personal preference. So have a strip mounted there that powers everything. It's just command mounted to the back of the wall, nothing destructive. Those are the legs I have mounted up here and up there. A couple of screws underneath. Might be a few screw holes if you took them out, but it wouldn't be real noticeable. You could putty them. This is just an under desk shelf mount. Like I said, this is the Xbox here, which is the which I would use for DVD or Blu-ray video as well. So your slot's right there, so you could easily sit here and insert a CD if you needed to. The lights back there are that's the HDMI splitter and switch box. Real low profile. A few of the power chargers I also just command mounted up here to get them out of the way, and then just tied up all of my wires, and it's a nice clean setup. Super happy with this. From my old rig, I had a Goal Zero 1400 lithium generator. It's really just a big lithium battery. But luckily, I was worried about it fitting in here. Luckily, it fits right under here very nicely. See behind my shoes there. So right now, I've run just an extension cord around the back of this cabinet that's plugged in. So it charges off shore power, so it's ready for the road when we get going. But then there's another extension cord running from here around the back. So all I would need to do, you'd want to unplug the charge cable from the Goal Zero, because it'd just be like a circular weird thing if you did that. Unplug that, but then you plug in this whole strip to the power bank, which is here, and then your whole setup here, not the dehumidifier, the whole AV setup here would be powered off your power bank for the road, and you could use that whole thing. It doesn't really draw a whole lot of power. I used it before in the old rig, and it's super doable. It's not a big deal. You could use it for quite a while off that size of a power bank. So again, super happy with that. There may be changes in the future, but I really like what I've got set up there. Super slim profile, kind of minimalist there. And yeah, super happy with it. I'll post details to all the equipment links on the blog post. So most of it came from Amazon, and most of it's acquired over years, if not, more than that probably. But yeah, I'll post the links to it, so if anybody's interested, but just wanted to share this setup as a nice way to set up an Airstream office if you're interested. I do have the 25-foot Globetrotter, so my back area is the beds. I suppose, you know, you could theoretically remodel this to be a desk. I think I've seen some people do that, but I didn't want to remodel a new Airstream. That seems kind of crazy. So that is the setup. Hope you like it. I hope you found that helpful, if at least to give you some ideas of what you could do yourself. So thanks.